Do you want to be successful like me? Do you want to grow your annual revenue basis? Are you tired of losing customers you fought hard to acquire? Customer success is your solution. Luckily for you, we're here to tell you what customer success is, why you need it, and how to keep your customers returning year after year. If you're not already working to create value for your customers, you might just be too little, too late. Customer success is a collection of actions that take place after the initial sales with the goal to maximize both customer and vendor lifetime value.
The goal of customer success is to drive out the risk of churn for those operating under an annual recurring revenue model.
Customer success managers generally are not directly involved in the customer buying process. Instead, a transition occurs between the sales manager and the customer success manager for whoever has ownership over the account moving forward.
Yeah, and as a relatively new function, there's not yet one universal term for customer success.
Just know that customer followed by success,
Support,
account manager, lifetime management,
marketing
are all describing the same focus on creating customer value.
Customer success under any name will mean something slightly different to every team and organization. The importance in customer success is defining what it will mean to your company and how you will ultimately create value for your customers. The displayed quotes are from different professionals. The underlying focus of each is on value and reducing churn.
Hire customer success managers who have the ability to maintain cordial relationships with your customers. If the CSM is unable to pick up on social cues or instinctively doesn't know what your customer requires, it's unlikely they're going to be very good at creating value and renewals, let alone upselling or cross-selling.
Your team should contain a variety of abilities, experiences, and skills, and the benefit of this is that there will always be the right member for that particular customer.
If your product is complex or requires a lot of technical know-how, consider looking within your company for talented employees who have already been trained and had their work vouched for. Extra benefits include pleasing company execs who will see internal hiring as improving redundancy and lowering costs.
Hey Sarah.
Oh, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I haven't really heard from you in a couple days.
Yeah, sorry. I've been so busy lately, but hey, listen. If I make it up to you, I'm going to take you out to Wooden Heads tonight. How does that sound?
Oh my god, I'd love to. Wooden Heads is my favorite restaurant.
Obviously, I should know that.
To be a successful customer success manager, you need to make time for your customers and remember all the little details that make them them.
The key general best practice for engaging with customers is to maintain regular contact and open lines of communication. As a key account holder, the CSM is responsible for ensuring true value creation that is in line with the customer's business objectives and goals. This will keep the customer satisfied and loyal, resulting in continued business and reoccurring annual revenues.
Ooh, I really like the dynamo.
You want to get it?
Yeah, did you want to like split a Caesar salad?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Can I start you off with some drinks tonight?
Yeah, that'd be great. Could we get a bottle of Merlot?
Can we get the Pinot Grigio?
Well, we always get Merlot.
I've been drinking Pinot Grigio for like 3 months now.
It's important to always be adapting to the evolving customer.
The skit you just saw was to help explain the concept of customer retention. So the 4 steps of customer retention are initiation, integration, intelligence, and value creation. And here we're focusing on intelligence. So Zach used the data of knowing that Wooden Heads was Sarah's favorite restaurant to, assess performance and gain a better understanding of what would make her happy.
Sarah, we need to talk.
About what?
We need to solidify things before you leave.
Like, become exclusive?
Yeah, you're going to Punta Cana, there's going to be people everywhere. I think we need to have this conversation.
As in, like, you want me to be your girlfriend?
That's all I've ever wanted.
Customers will switch products regardless of the incurred cost if they perceive a greater value achieved. So Zach is talking about Sarah going to Punta Cana and, there'd be like other guys there and things like that. And he wants to ensure that they have like a positive and loyal relationship prior to that trip happening. And so by him asking her to be exclusive is kind of a metaphor for retaining customer loyalty. And the more you know about your customers, the easier it is to sell them more products. So the more products customers have with you, the better value they receive and the more loyal they are. The longer they stay with you, similar to a relationship, the more opportunities you have to meet even more of their needs.
Once you're knowledgeable about your customer, by recommending additional services, you'll create additional value for that customer. And then once your customers see the meaningful value that you're creating, they're more likely to continue their relationship with your company. 70 to 90% of your customer's lifetime value will come from upsells, cross-sells, and renewals.
There are 4 best practices for customer success that you need to know. The first is to build a customer lifecycle map. Understand the lifecycle a customer goes through when they come on board as a new customer. Secondly, build a model. Learn from your successful and not successful customers what the different elements are that they need to have in place to become successful. Thirdly, build a process. Standardize post-sale activities into a set of process steps. These steps will need to be flexible and cyclical, as there is no real end to customer success. Lastly, build a network. Get to know other CS leaders and peers who can help you shape the journey of your organization and ultimately your customers.
Customer success must be integrated into every part of an organization in order for that company to be truly customer-centric. CS started as a sales function in most organizations, and the largest challenges it often faces is having the customer's voice heard across product development, marketing, and sales. These functions have traditionally been driven by the demands of the market and by sales to acquire new customers. But as a company's revenue profile shifts and the importance of its existing customers becomes a larger and larger part of its revenue base, the whole organization must shift to respond first to customers. These business processes are hardwired into the way a lot of growing companies operate, so it's not easy to break those systems apart and rewire the company around the customer.
And if CSM isn't on your radar, it will be. As the Internet of Things takes hold and the number of digitally connected devices increases, organizations will have ever greater opportunities to study consumer usage patterns, making CSM solution not only appealing, but necessary.
What are some common mistakes in customer success? And one of these is being reactive instead of proactive. Secondly is ignoring the sales handoff. A poor transition between the sales manager and CSM will hurt your customer. Ensure that there are knowledgeable transfers between all parties, that there are proper introductions, and a full understanding of objectives, goals, and what success means to your customer. Thirdly is only listening to what your customer says. You need to have an understanding of the entire business and market that they work in instead of just only relying on the information that's being relayed to you by your customer. And fourthly is listening to the wrong customers. And then finally is not differentiating between customer support and what is truly meant by customer success.
So what is the difference between customer success and customer support? The role of a customer success manager is proactive. In customer success, you're focused on the long-term health and tangible success of the company instead of getting caught up in the short-term firefighting mentality. Ideally, the CSM owns the relationship and ensures that the customer is working well with and is deriving value from the product. On the other hand, customer support handles all technical problems related to the product, such as product usage issues, configuration, or troubleshooting. Specialists deal with the day-to-day issues that arise to ensure and drive customer satisfaction.
The customer success team typically does not interact with the customer during the buying process. If they do, it is during the final stages of the process when the contract specifics regarding product or service implementation or details surrounding the post-sale support for the customer are being decided upon. The customer success team and manager will take ownership of the account post-sale.